What's going on, fight fans? It's Chad, the UFC dad here. MMA Moneyline, trying to make you some money, turning my passion into your profit. It's been about 5 months. I'm over the 60% mark. You can check all my records. Hopefully you guys been winning some money. If you're with me, it's not shitty. You're just early. Remember that. All right, here we go. We got, let's see, who was it? David Onama versus Steve Garcia this weekend. It's an earlier card for us. Thank God. Can't stand those later cards for the fight nights. But just going to jump right into it. Going to do a little bit quicker breakdown. Seems that's what gets the most views. So let's not ramble too much in this one. All right. First fight I'm choosing, we're going to go Rowe versus Koo. I like Rowe a lot in this one. I think his length is going to give Koo problems. And I think it's going to make it ugly but decidable win in his favor. So I'm going to go Rowe in the first one. All right, next one we got Sadiq Dumas versus the new guy, Johnson. I got Johnson. This one, he's short, stocky, but very powerful. And I think he's going to take off Dumas's or Dumbass's head, whatever you want to pronounce it. So I got Johnson in that one. All right, next one, Kumba versus Lee. I don't like the Timmy Kid at all. He got a lucky, I think, win in his last fight, flying knee. But I think this Lee kid's undefeated in the UFC and he's very good. So we're going to go Lee in this one. All right, next one, Billy Elakina. Very impressive in his last fight, taking on a newcomer. He has all the tools, but he doesn't have anything elite or powerful. And Billy is a good fighter, though, so I'm going to choose him. Billy Elakina. All right. Next one, Alan Nascimento versus Cody Durden. Durden, I want to really choose him, but he's a late replacement, and Nascimento is a hell of a fighter. He's 3-1 in the UFC, and I think he just hasn't had a lot of fights, and if he can make weight at this flyweight division, I think he's going to be a real problem. He's just already cracked the top 15, so I think with this fight, he's just going to keep inching it up, and by the end of the year, be closer to that top 10. So Nascimento in this one. All right, next one, kind of a dud fight in the middle of it, but we're going to go Radic, Charlie at Buffalo. I think he's going to get this one done. Should be a pretty easy win for him, albeit probably a little bit boring. The next one, the Cuban kid, Del Valle. I like Isaac a lot, but I just think this Del Valle guy is just really patient, really polished looking, even if it's going to be only his second UFC fight. I like him a lot, so we're going to go to the Cuban, Del Valle. Next one, Jeremiah Wells. If he was 29, not 39, I think everybody would be on the Jeremiah Wells train, but another guy that's has been very inactive. But when he does fight, a lot of fun to watch, and I think he's going to get it done, and he has a good dancing partner for this one. Co-main event, I got Delija, the Croatian big guy. Salsa Boy is very good. Costa, he's shown that he can hang in there with some powerful punchers, but I think Delija is a little bit better overall, and I think we've seen him beat Waldo Costa Cortez type of fighters before, and I think he gets it done here again. And then the main event, I got Steven Garcia continuing the streak here, hopefully. He's looked good so far, and I think he's getting a pretty good matchup again. Some guy's going to want to stand there and bang with him, and that's Garcia's world. So those are my 10 picks. Going to run through them real quick. We got Rowe, Johnson, Lee, Elakina, Nascimento, Charlie Radic, Del Valle, Wells, Delija, and Garcia. All right, let's make some money. Have a good weekend, and God bless.